This week's declaration is, I am an overcomer. Now, this one has been important to me for a long time, and you may have seen it before or heard me speaking about it before, but it's come to light in a new way recently. As you might have heard on last week's vlog, I'm courageous. God has been speaking to me through Lord of the Rings, helping me see past the ugly orcs and the gross battles and blood and gore to learn something about courage and the spiritual battle. And the Bible is clear that our courage comes from the fact that God is with us and Jesus has overcome on our behalf. My favourite verse on this front is John 16:33. I've told you these things so that in me you may have perfect peace and confidence. In the world, you have tribulation and trials and distress and frustration. But be of good cheer. Take courage. Be confident, certain, undaunted. For I have overcome the world. I have deprived it of power to harm you and have conquered it for you. Wow, Jesus has conquered the world for us. And Romans 8:36-37 is similar. Yet amid all these things, we are more than conquerors and gain a surpassing victory through him who loved us. Okay, if you haven't watched Lord of the Rings and you want to close your ears now, because I'm about to talk about what happens right at the end. If you have and you want to carry on listening, listen. Right at the end, Frodo is climbing up that side of the volcano to try and put the ring into the fire and destroy its power. And he is totally spent. He hasn't had water for days. He hasn't had food for days. Their elvish bread has run out. They are at their total wit's end. His mouth is filled with dirt because he's kind of face planted in the side of this dusty volcano. It is so hot. He is so parched and he's pretty much dead. And Samwise Gamgee, the legend, comes and picks him up over his shoulders and carries him up the sheer face of this volcano. I mean, they are barefoot as well. These hobbits are hardcore. And he gets him to the top in order that Frodo may fulfill his destiny. And that spoke to me so much about who Jesus is for us in the face of these trials. We were never meant to do it alone. Jesus comes in our weakest moments, puts us over his shoulders, carries us towards the prize, towards the goal, that we may fulfill the destiny for which he has given us life. In him we overcome. He has conquered the world. Yes, we'll have trials. Yes, we'll face tribulation, but he has overcome. So where does our courage come from? Where does this strength to overcome come from? Again, it is not in our own stubbornness. It is in fixing our eyes on the higher reality of who Jesus is and what he has already done in the face of the biggest mountains that are in front of us. He carries us. He has overcome the world. So take heart, be of good cheer, whatever you are facing, whatever insurpassable mountains are in your way. Know that the Lord is carrying you and with you and has overcome that mountain for you.